Yo, good evening, USA, International, Canada, Long Island, aka Strong Island, plus the five spots of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, Queens. This is your man and homie, G Money Stacks, aka the Gregonator, YouTuber, host with the most, misunderstood, lonely nomad, unstoppable, independent podcaster, and Queens, New York native, who is also a New York Mets fan from Laurelton, Queens, New York. And yes, you're now rocking, tuning in, listening, streaming, and watching the 128th episode of the Entertainment Review Show, Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast. Yes, live and direct from StreamYard alongside with YouTube. I know it's been a long time since I've been on here. I know it's been a long time since I've been on here because of the whole layoff situation I've been dealing with. And yes, I am back, of course. And of course, speaking of returning, if you miss any episodes whatsoever, please feel free to actually go ahead and grab that subscribe button for me on the YouTube channel page of Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast. And of course, leave a like and a comment along with the review topics and I will handle the rest at the end of the recording. And I hope y'all are preparing yourselves for like a snowy weekend. And alongside with Christmas around the corner. I hope y'all did your Christmas shopping already. I haven't done mine quite yet, but um in due time, though. Um and I hope my sister is keeping herself warm with this frigid cold weather that's about to come. So yeah, just wanted to, make sure I come on to knock these episodes out though. So I'm gonna do my best. So without further ado, we're gonna get into some hip hop histories in a segment that I like to call Music Kool-Aid. I know everyone wants to take a sip of this music Kool-Aid stuff though, man, but I am here to give it to you, not just on music discographies, but on the hip hop histories. All right. So here we go. Music Kool-Aid. Just a second. All right. All right, let's get into it. So let's get into LL Cool J for a sec. So all right, so on this date in 1985, James Todd Smith, better known as LL Cool J, dropped his first full-length LP on Def Jam Records, primarily produced by Rick Rubin. Besides, I Need a Beat, which has excuse me, which was produced by DJ Jazzy J. Radio was a pivotal LP for not only LL and Def Jam, but for an evolving hip hop landscape that had just seen the rapid decline of b-boying and jams in the park. This was also the era in which the crack epidemic hit the streets, and all of the players used LL Cool J as the prototype image of how a hustler is supposed to look. Songs like I Can't Live Without My Radio and Rock the Bells dominated airwaves as well as influenced other artists of that time period with his braggadocious content and virtually forceful delivery. The song that actually got Cool J the D Jam, I Need a Beat, was written and recorded when LL was only 15 years old. Shit, damn. Making him not only Def Jam's first solo artist, but also their youngest. Salute to LL Cool J, Rick Rubin, Russell Simmons, Jazzy J, and everyone at Def Jam from that era that helped put together this timeless classic. And another person, another person in hip hop history is Mob Deep. Yeah. All right. So Mob Deep, Hell on Earth. On this date in 1996, the infamous crew from Mob Deep dropped an album, dropped their album at number three, entitled Hell on Earth. The Mob produced project was released under the Epic Loud RCA imprint. It, it introduced many of the extended QB Mob Deep family, including raspy voiced twin Gambino, Big Noid, and others. Have and P, some of the game's top dogs of the time for this album, including their QB brethren Nas, Woo's, Raekwon the Chef, and Method Man. This certified gold classic was unquestionably part of the East Coast arsenal against the West Coast during the height of the rivalry. Tracks such as the title track Still Shining, and of course, Drop a Gem on Them, sent overt threats at Tupac Shakur and his cohorts. Other standout joints include God Part 3, where Prodigy drops some street knowledge, Bloodsport, and Give It Up Fast featuring Noid and Nas. Salute a late great P, which is Prodigy, of course. Have Noid, Gotti, Twin, Ty Nitty, Nas, Ray, Meth, Steve, Rifkind, and everyone else involved with this class. Okay, I will say the Hell on Earth album. I actually heard some songs off of it actually. The same with the LP that LL Cool J had. I gotta say, man, they're pretty decent though, man. I'm not gonna hold you. All right. All right. We're gonna get into some stuff right here involving game shows. Um, hold on a second. All right. Yeah, so this is TV show checkouts. All right. Right. Let's start off with Pictionary. Now that it's in its third season, congratulations to Jerry O'Connell as the host. And I gotta say, man, it's one of the funniest game shows that I ever watched compared to any other game shows that I watched over the years. Hold on. Yeah, yeah, Pictionary is one of those funny game shows that I actually watched so far, and it's pretty good. I mean, Family Feud and Celebrity Family Feud is pretty good too. But let's get into it right here. So, for those of you who may or may not know about the classic game Pictionary, so Pictionary is an American television game show based on the board game of the same name, which is hosted by Jerry O'Connell, that premiered in syndication on September 12th, 2022. Um, and of course, Headcrack is the announcer. Um, so yeah, and let's see. So this is pretty good. So with the other two Pictionary game shows, they kept the same rules and gameplay, but in this version, they made their own rules. Hang on one second. All right, so Quick Draw is seasons 1 and 2 only. The show starts with a quick draw for 100 points. A video is shown of someone drawing an item. Contestants have to buzz in when they know the answer. Sketch or steal. Teams alternate with each other, drawing images of answers. One member draws while their two teammates must give the correct answer in 15 seconds for 100 points. If the other team gets a chance to steal the points, yeah, the points. This goes for 2 rounds, and in the second round, answers are worth 200 points. Choose your words. During the commercial break, each team chooses 3 words for their opponents to draw. Their goal is to choose that will trip the other team up. Each team gets 60 seconds to draw all 3 words, and each word is worth 1,000 points. Words are allowed to be passed and will be drawn again if time allows. Whichever team with the highest score advances to the bonus round. In case of a tie, a sudden death word will be drawn, and whichever team guesses it correctly advances. And of course, final sketch. The winning team chooses a player from their team to draw. They are given five classic Pictionary words or phrases. They will pick and draw any 3 of these 5 to draw in 45 seconds. The first 2 are worth 1,000 points a piece, and if the team gets correct answers in 30 seconds, they win $2,000 and a trip. And and yes, the and yes, the destination is announced at the beginning of the show. Now, and let me see. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Let's see. So yeah, this is one of those game shows that's pretty funny though, man. And I think Jerry O'Connell's doing a good job with the humor, and being the best host that he could be, despite the fact that the talk was ending on CBS. He's not worried about that too much though, man. But at least he has Pictionary for 3 seasons. So congratulations. I hope he continues his success. And speaking of success, what do you say we go to Family Feud? No, hold on. Before we go to Family Feud, let's go to Beat Shazam. All right, so Beat Shazam is an American television musical game show which premiered on Fox on May 25th, 2017. The show is hosted by Jamie Foxx, who is also an executive producer on the show, along with Jeff Aploff, who created the show with Wes um, Quabble. Yeah, so it did 7 seasons so far, which is good, and and I really, really, really hope that excuse me, I really hope that the I hope Jamie Foxx is feeling better from his health scare. Um, and and yeah, no, I did not. No, I did not get a chance to check out his Netflix special. But I will probably talk about it on my other podcast. So I'm not going to go into too much details on that. Uh, so the gameplay goes like this: 3 teams of 2 players each compete through 4 rounds. Um, to identify a series of songs, banking money for each correct answer. After the fourth round, the highest scoring team plays a head to head against the Shazam app, attempting to increase their winnings by naming up to 6 songs before it can identify them. Any team that beats Shazam on all 6 songs wins the grand prize. Beat Shazam uses the Billboard Hot 100 music chart as its only source for song titles. All right. So that's pretty much what the deal is. I'm not gonna go into the too much details and stuff, man. You know what I mean? So, but my verdict on Beat Shazam, I would have to say, man, that's another game show. That's like one of the best shows that I ever watched, though, man. So that's just my take on it, though. I'm not one of those reviewers who is going to be biased. That's not me. You ain't gonna see any biases out of me. So you know what I'm saying? And let's see. Yeah, so obviously I'll just do a little rundown. Uh so anyway, so from all the seasons that from seasons 4 through 7, of course there's a bonus round. I'm not even gonna go into details and stuff, man. So yeah, there's a bonus round. So the winning team attempts to identify five more songs one at a time before Shazam can do so. Each correct answer awards the team $25,000. No multiple choice answers are offered in this round, and each song is in a different category. The team must answer with the exact wording of the title. A yellow ring on the game board steadily disappears to act as a timer. The contestants must buzz in before it is completely gone. If the team fails to buzz in on any song or fails to identify any song, they lose the opportunity to play for $1 million. After all five songs have been played, the team is given a category for a sixth and final song. They may either end the game and keep their winnings or attempt to identify this song. If they choose to continue, only one team member may play. If correctly names the song before Shazam, the team's entire winnings are doubled. If the team beats Shazam on all six songs, the team's winnings are increased to the grand prize of $1 million. Giving a wrong answer or no answer on the final song cuts the team's winnings in half. However, if they choose to keep their winnings, they are given a chance to play the final song unofficially and see if they would have been able to name it. Without winning the grand prize, a team can win up to $352,000. Um, wait, so in season one, it was $452,000. Season two was $448,000. Season three, it was $404,000 in season three. Over the course of the entire game, by identifying every song in the main game, beating Shazam on four of the first five songs in the bonus round, then beating it again on the sixth. So there you go. So there you go right there. There you go. Yeah, it's one of those cool shows that I actually like though. Now, of course, hold up. All right, so Beast Shazam got a nomination for Teen Choice Award, Choice Summer TV, uh, and in 2018, it got a nomination again. So there's been some guest appearances, including Terrence Howard, Odell Beckham Jr., Tony Gonzalez, MC Hammer, Snoop Dogg, Mariah Carey, Christina Milian, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Bolton, Belle Biv DeVoe, Genuine, Smokey Robinson, TLC, um, Joey McIntyre, Lance Bass, Shaquille O'Neal, aka the Shaqaroni. Oh man. Oh man. An episode featuring a guest appearance by Demi Lovato was slated to air on July 24th, 2018, but a different new episode was shown instead due to Lovato's hospitalization after an apparent overdose. The episode eventually aired on September 11th, 2018, with Lovato's appearance edited out. Her appearance was broadcast on Game TV on September 29th, 2020. That shit is wild. That shit is wild, man. That shit is wild right there. Wow. Wow. Hmm. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Oh my god!
All right. Yeah, so that was a little review on Be Shazam. Now we are going to go to Family Feud. We're gonna go to Family Feud, man. One of my favorite game shows to watch, actually, and Celebrity Family Feud. I didn't forget that too, so I'll get to that next. So, Family Feud is an American television game show created by Mark Goodson. Two families compete on each each episode to name the most popular answers to survey questions in order to win cash and prizes. And yes, Steve Harvey is currently hosting. Um, all right, so let's see. So the show has had three separate runs, the first of which started in 1976. Excuse me. Its original ran from 1976 to 1985, aired on ABC and is in syndication with Richard Dawson as host. In 1987, the series was revived as a pilot and later in 1988 aired on CBS and in syndication with Ray Combs hosting until 1994, with Dawson returning until the latter version ended in 1995. In 1999, the series was revived through its first run syndication with four different hosts. Louis Anderson, 1999 to 2002. Richard Karn, 2002 to 2006. John O'Hurley, 2006 to 2010. And Steve Harvey from 2010 to the present. The show has had four announcers: Gene Wood, 1976 to 1995. Burton Richardson, 1999 to 2010. And then Joy Fatone, who you may know from NSYNC 2010 to 2015, and then Ruben Irvin. Within a year of its debut, the original version became the number one game show in daytime television. However, as viewing habits changed, the ratings declined. Harvey becoming host in 2010 increased Nielsen ratings significantly and eventually placed the program among the top three most popular syndicated television shows in the United States. It has also surpassed every previous host in tenure. The program has produced multiple regional adaptations in over 50 international markets outside the United States. Reruns of episodes hosted by Steve Harvey air on Game Show Network, as well as in syndication, while reruns of earlier versions air on Buzzer and Pluto TV. Aside from television shows, there have been also many home editions produced in board game, interactive film, and video game formats. And yes, all right. So I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with it, actually. I'm sure everybody's familiar with it. I'm not even going to go into the gameplay of it. Actually, I'm not going to go into the gameplay. I'm pretty sure y'all have. Let's go to the reception here. So, Family Feud won the Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Game Audience Participation Show in 1977 and 2019. The Outstanding Directing for a Game Show, and the show has won the Daytime Emmy for Outstanding Game Show Host, once with Dawson in 1978, and three times with Harvey in 2014, 2017, and 2022. Feud ranked number three on Game Show Network. Um, 20 no excuse me 2006 list of the 50 greatest game shows of all time, and also on TV Guide's 2013 list of the 60 greatest game shows ever. Tara Ariano and Sarah D. Bunting, founders of the website Television Without Pity, wrote that they hated the 1999 syndicated version, saying, "Give us classic Feud every time," citing both Dawson and Combs as hosts. Additionally, an alleged sexual harasser and full-time spear. Since Harvey became host, the show has become notorious for pushing the envelope with questions and responses that are sexual in nature, with content frequently referring to certain anat- autonom- no, excuse me, anatomy or acts of intercourse. This type of material has drawn criticism from viewers, including former NCIS actress Paulie Perrette, who in 2018 sent a series of tweets to Family Feud producers questioning why the show had to be so filthy. Dan Gaynor of the Media Research Center, a politically conservative content analysis organization, suggests responses are in line with sexual content becoming more commonplace on television. The popularity of Family Feud in the United States has led it to become a worldwide franchise with over 50 adaptations outside the United States. Countries that have aired their own versions of the show include Australia, Canada, Colombia, France, Germany, Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia, Mexico, the Netherlands, New Zealand, the Philippines, Poland, Russia, Thailand, the United Kingdom, known as Family Fortune, South Africa, and Vietnam, among others. All right, so it's been some wow, wow, wow. I'm not gonna go over the international versions though, man. I'm not gonna go. Um, all right, Celebrity Family Feud, another. another favorite game show that I like the most that comes in the summertime. Celebrity game, Celebrity Family Feud is a broadcast network spinoff of the syndicated American game show Family Feud. Like the primetime All Star specials aired during the late 1970s and early 1980s by the show's then network home ABC. The episodes feature celebrities and their real families or teams of celebrities playing as a family for charity rather than the regular format of ordinary families playing for cash and prizes. And it did 11 seasons. That's pretty good. 11 seasons. Since 2015, the series has aired as part of ABC's Summer Fun and Games block of primetime game shows. All right. The first incarnation of the spinoff was broadcast in 2008 by NBC as part of a block of summer reality series it branded as All American Summer. Instead of featuring the host of the syndicated version at the time, John O'Hurley, um, who was hosting the short lived Secret Talents of the Stars for CBS. The NBC celebrity version was hosted by Al Roker of NBC's morning show Today. This incarnation only lasted for one season before it was canceled in March 2009. There were 6 episodes, with the first episode airing on June 24th, 2008. 2008. And the last episode airing on July 29th, 2008. On April 9th, 2015, ABC announced that it had picked up a new incarnation of Celebrity Family Feud. Yes, premiering on June 21st, 2015, and hosted by Steve Harvey, the current host of the syndicated version of Family Feud. It marked the first time that any version of Family Feud aired on ABC since the end of the original version hosted by Richard Dawson in June 1985. Unlike the current syndicated version of Feud, which was taped in Atlanta, Georgia from 2011 until 2017, and again since 2020. This version has always been produced in Los Angeles, California, and features the run of Burton Richardson, who announced the syndicated edition of Family Feud from 1999 to 2010 to the series. The show has been renewed annually with an 11th season ordered in February 2024. The 11th season, which began airing in July 2024, featured Maisha Mizuno assuming the role of showrunner, and Ruben Irvin, the current announcer of the syndicated version of Family Feud, replacing Richardson as announcer. The 11th season also featured 2 special clip shows presented by Harvey. The first show, titled The Best of Family Feud, Decades of Laughs, commemorated the 50th anniversary of Family Feud by looking back at clips of the show through the course of its run. The second special, titled The Best of Steve Harvey, looked back at viral clips of the show since Harvey began hosting the show in 2010. Under the terms of Fremantle's agreement with ABC, the network has a strict limit on how many episodes of a Celebrity Family Feud it can release each season, so as not to compete against Family Feud's regular run in syndication. All right, so let's see. I'm not even gonna go. Let's see. So the format. All right. So during the NBC run of Celebrity Family Feud, Each episode a tournament format with 3 games. The winners of the 2 semifinal games played a final game, with the winner advancing to fast money. Due to time constraints, the format was slightly modified from the 2003 format used by the syndicated version, in that the double value round is eliminated, with each match containing 2 single rounds and a triple round. However, the game still played first to 300 points or sudden death in the fast money if one or both team members accrued at least 200 points. The group won $50,000 for their charity. Otherwise, $25,000 was awarded to the group's charity if they failed. Family Fast Money received $10,000 for their charity. The ABC version does not use a tournament format and follows the same format as the syndicated version. Most episodes feature 2 self-contained games, each concluding with fast money. Some episodes in later seasons consist of a single hour-long game. Winning teams earn $25,000 for their chosen charity by scoring 200 points in fast money, or $10,000 if they do not. Teams that lose the main game earn $5,000 for their charity. On episodes aired September 12th, 2021 and July 30th, 2024, both teams were playing for the same charity. So a member of each team played fast money for $25,000 prize for the $25,000 prize. Due to COVID-19 slamdemic, the 8th and 9th seasons used a socially distanced set with individuals podiums, uh, allowed for some teams to have 6 players instead of the standard 5. In the 2023 and 2024 ABC holiday specials, which consisted of a single game, an extra round was added, with the total number of points required to win changed to 500. After the winning team accumulated 200 points in fast money. They won $50,000 for their charity. The losing team received $25,000 for their charity. Mm, yeah. All right. Um, so next um, we have, let me see. Hold up. All right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. You know what? I'll go over the DC on Fly version actually. All right, so another game show that recently came out, which is hosted by DC Young Fly, one of my favorite people. You know what I'm saying? A new take on the classic Hollywood Squares game show is headed to VH1. The network has teamed with Jesse Collins Entertainment and Kevin Hart's Heartbeat on Celebrity Squares, a modern twist on the classic format featuring black pop culture trivia. Hosted by actor and comedian DC Young Fly, the series will bring cultural icons together for 20 fun and spontaneous half-hour episodes per VH1. Celebrity guests include Babyface, Bobby Brown, Tiffany Haddish, Kirk Franklin, Brisha Webb, Lunel, Tay Diggs, and more. And that already came out already. Um, Celebrity Squares will bring contestants together to play tic tac toe, banking cash and prizes along the way. The player with the most money in their bank at the end of the game will move on to the bonus round for a chance to win a $10,000 prize. $10,000 cash prize. Um yeah, this is very clever, man. This is one of the cleverest shows that I ever watched, actually. And I have to say, man, it's just one of those things that some game shows don't really have. It's like African American black folks. So I'm glad that I checked it out. Actually, I could actually give my actually I could give my take on it though, man. It's funny. It's hilarious. I like the fact that um I like the fact that every person, including DC Young Fly, has bring on the humor and being himself. that's why that's what I appreciate about Celebrity Squares though, man, compared to Hollywood Squares. You know what I'm saying? it's just one of those it's just one of those things, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so yeah. So uh yeah, uh so we're thrilled to announce our partnership with Heartbeat and Jesse Collins Entertainment for this exciting new project, said Tiffany Lee Williams, EVP Unscripted Programming and Development of BET. This show offers a fresh interpretation of the iconic Hollywood Squares format with a focus on celebrating black pop culture. With DIY's laugh out loud humor, it promises to deliver a fun and exhilarating viewing experience. We look forward to bringing it to our audience. DC Youngfly is an extraordinary comedian, and hold on a second. And we are thrilled to team up with him once again to lead this project, stated Brian Smiley, Chief Content Officer of Heartbeat. We continuing our partnership with BET and Jesse Collins Entertainment as we bring in exciting, fresh spin to this iconic game show format. So, um, so in case you guys didn't know, this is from an article from Deadline. End quote. It was a pleasure to work with Heartbeat, BET, and DC Young Fly again, said Dion Harmon, President Jesse Collins Entertainment. We hope the audience enjoys watching this series as much as we enjoyed making it. Additional celebrity guests include Afion Crockett, Alicia Renee, Amanda Seals, Amin Joseph, Ashley Darby, B Simone, Big Frida, Bobby Lights, Brandy Evans, Brian Jordan Jr., Carl Anthony Payne, from Martin, Chico Bean, Christian Keys, Crystal Hayslate, excuse me, D Nice, Dion Cole, Desi Banks, Deval Ellis, Earthquake, Eva Marcel, Evelyn Lazada, Flo J. Johnson, Funny Marco, Jasmine Brown, Jason Lee, Just Hilarious, Chameleon, K. Michelle, Carlos Miller, Carucci, Kel Mitchell, G, Keisha Napoleon, Kevin Frazier, Kevin Stage, KG Smith, Kim Whitley, Lance Gross, Lil Duval, Lil Fizz, Lonnie Love, Malcolm Barrett, Mark Tallman, Marlo Hampton, Moniece, um, Naeem Lynn, Nene Leaks, Neanna Drake, Pretty V, Princess Love, Ray J, Safari, Saucy Santana, Sky Black, Shay Johnson, Sinqua Walls, Spice Adams. Oh no. Oh man, Spice Adams. Oh wow. Wow. Oh man. Suki Hana, Tamar Braxton, Tammy Romaine, Terrence J, Tisha Campbell, Tommy Davidson, Yandy Smith Harris, and Zell Swag. What? What is that? I'm sorry. Anyway, Celebrity Squares is executive produced by Kevin Hart, Brian Smiley, and Rudolph, Ty Randall, excuse me, for Heartbeat, and Jesse Collins, uh, Dion Harmon, Madison Merritt, and Elaine Metaxas for Jesse Collins Entertainment. Now Evans serves as showrunner. Tiffany Lee Williams, Angela Aguilera, Mimi Blanchard, and Dowell serve as executives for BET. DC Young Fly recently starred in the New Line Spring Hill feature, House Party. I didn't really watch it. Upcoming, he can be seen in supporting roles in the Amazon film Candy Cane, set to be released. That's out right now, man. So y'all can really check that out for yourselves anyway. So overall for Celebrity Squares, it's hilarious. It's a laugh out loud, edge of your seat comedy game show that I ever watched, though, man. I hope this gets renewed. I hope this gets renewed for next year in 2025, man. I'm hoping to see some more seasons out of this. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. People puzzler, excuse me. People puzzler. All right. So Puzzler is an American television game show hosted by Leah Remini and broadcast by Game Show Network as well as in syndication. It aired from January 18th, 2021 to April 4th, 2023. The show is inspired by the celebrity and pop culture themed crosswords in People magazine. So damn, it did like 3 seasons. Shit. I really like that show, man. You know what I mean? Aha. So So on June 21st, Game Show Network renewed the show for a second season, which premiered on September 27, 2021. On July 18, 2022, Game Show Network renewed the show for a third season, which premiered on August 1st, 2022. In 2023, reruns of the series were sold into off-network syndication to local stations. Wow. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So here's how the gameplay goes. So the game is played among three contestants. On a player's turn, they choose one of 8, 9, 10, or 11 words on the board, identifying it in the same way as a regular crossword puzzle. The contestant is shown the first unrevealed letter in the word, and a clue is given. Correct answers score points based on the length of the word. Um, Similar to both the Crosswits and the 1980 NBC version of Chain Reaction, a contestant who correctly solves 3 words in a single turn is awarded bonus points. The contestant keeps control until they either make a mistake or score a bonus. If the contestant does make a mistake, the correct answer is not revealed, allowing the next contestant in line an opportunity to choose it again to obtain further letters and making it easier to solve. They, excuse me, the last remaining letter in a word is never shown, is never given, excuse me. Some puzzles have a double word, a clue that covers 2 words in the puzzle, forming a 2 word phrase. Both halves of a double word must be solved together, and correctly solving a double word earns the combined value of both words. Of course, round one, a contestant chosen by a random draw before the show selects one of 4 categories and takes the first turn. In all cases, play passes to the right, going back to the leftmost position if needed. Correctly solving a word scores 10 points per letter. The bonus for 3 straight correct answers is 100 points. The round lasts until the puzzle is completed or until a buzzer sounds. Round two, the contestant in last place after round one, or in case of a tie, the leftmost player tied chooses one of the remaining 3 categories and takes the first turn. Words are worth 20 points per letter, a 200 point bonus for 3 in a row. One word is designated a wager word. The first contestant to find the wager word is given the chance to bet any or all of their score on their ability to solve that word. A correct answer earns the amount of the wager. The 200 points bonus is awarded if it is the contestant's third word in a row. While a wrong answer deducts the amount if the wager word is not solved correctly, subsequent attempts at the word are for its natural value. In addition, if the first contestant to find the wager word has no points at the time, the word is also played for its natural value. Tiebreaker. When the round ends, the contestant in third place is eliminated from further play. All losing contestants are awarded consolation prizes. Hold up. If two contestants are tied for second after round two, a tiebreaker word is played using a buzzer. One word and one clue are displayed, and letters are randomly revealed one at a time. Contestants may buzz in at any time after the clue is read. A contestant who guesses correctly advances, while a contestant who guesses incorrectly is eliminated. The process is repeated if necessary. If all three contestants are tied, head to head showdown. The contestant in the lead or in some shows with the lowest score after round two is shown two new puzzles and selects one to play. The gameplay in this round is similar to that of the crossfire round on the crosswits. The contestant is given 60 seconds to solve all 10 words. Time starts when host Remini finishes reading the first clue. The contestant may attempt the words in any order, may take as many guesses as desired before passing, and may pass and return to a word as often as needed until time runs out. As in previous rounds, a letter is given the first time the contestant chooses a given word. The contestant is given additional letters upon returning to the word after passing. Each word solved is worth 50 points per letter, and solving all 10 words is worth a 1,000 point bonus. The two puzzles do not necessarily have the same number of points available. The other contestant is then given the other puzzle to solve under the same rules. The contestant in the lead at the end of this round wins $1,000, the championship, and advances to the fast puzzle round to play for $10,000. If the trailing player is unable to catch up, the game ends immediately. If, however, a tie remains, a sudden death word will determine the champion. Fast puzzle round. The champion is shown four categories, each corresponding to a three-word puzzle, and chooses the three puzzles they would like to play. They have a minute to solve all nine words and may switch between words or between puzzles as often as needed. If the champion solves all words within a minute, they win $10,000. Okay, yeah, I really like that game show, man. It was pretty. It was fun, you know, and surprisingly, it didn't get renewed for season four. So, but I don't know. You know, it was fun while it lasted. So it was a cool show, full humor, all that stuff. So it was pretty cool. Um, oh boy. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Let's see what else. What else? All right. All right. I guess we could go to some video game stuff as far as upcoming and all that stuff. So, normally I would actually review some video games, but because I found some websites where I could actually get some info, I decided to do that instead. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay. So, okay, we're gonna head into the video games chamber. All right. So this is exactly from. So what we're gonna do is wait. What we need to do is since 2024 is ending, we need to get to hold on a sec. Okay. Um just give me 1 second, folks. Just trying to work this tablet of mine actually. Um hold up. Okay. Hang on. Okay, for all you gamers out there, starting we're, we're gonna start with the month of January that's coming up. All right, so Sea Fantasy comes out January 7th for Xbox Series, Xbox One, and PC. January 9th, Sleight of Hand for Xbox Series, PC, Threefold Recital, January 14th on PC. Donkey Kong Returns HD for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. January 16th. Also coming out on the 16th of January is Things Too Ugly. What the hell? Oh shit. Oh man, that's funny. That's fucking funny, man. Wow. um okay, let's go over the description of those games actually. All right, so yeah, so all right, we'll get to the rest in a sec actually. What the hell? Hold up. Um yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Um okay, so yeah, so January 17th, Tales of Graces F remastered for Nintendo Switch comes out for Nintendo Switch. January 20th for I done for PC. Also coming out the same day is Magic in for PC. Final Fantasy, what is it? Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, January 23rd for PC. Um, all right, so Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles um comes out on January 23rd for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch, along with PC. Also coming out on the 23rd is Synduality Echo of Ada for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. And January 28th, what is it? QC QC Near. QC Near comes out on January 28th for Nintendo Switch. Neptunia Riders versus Doogoos for January 28th PS5, PS4, Nintendo Switch. Also coming out on the 28th of January is the Stone of Madness um, for PS5, Xbox Series, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Warside for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. And Sniper Elite Resistance comes out January 30th for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, and PC. Also on the 30th is Spider-Man 2 for PC. Jinso um, Minage comes out on January 31st for Nintendo Switch and PC. And we're gonna go to the month of February, and then I'm going to wrap up. So Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 comes out February 4th for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. Rift of the Necro Dancer comes out February 5th for PC. On 6 Moons of Dar Salon for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch comes out February 6th on those game systems. February 11th, Sid Meier's Civilization 7 comes out on February 11th for PS5, Xbox Series, Nintendo Switch, and PC. February 13th is The Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds Ultimate for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Assassin's Creed Shadows comes out February 14th, Valentine's Day, PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. Also on the 14th, yes, also on the 14th is The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak 2 comes out on PS5, PS4, Nintendo Switch, and PC. On February 18th is Avowed for Xbox Series and PC. Also on the 18th is Lost Records Bloom and Rage Tape 1. Comes out for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. And Monster Hunter Wilds comes out on February 28th for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. And also on the 28th is Omega 6, The Triangle Stars for Nintendo Switch and PC. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, let me see if there's any gaming news. Let's see if there's any gaming news that I should actually get to or talk about. Let's see. Let's see. Gaming news. Any gaming news? Let's see. Hold on 1 second, folks. As I go through this. Yeah, hold on. Hold on 1 second here. All right. Let me see. Hold up. So, for those of you who may or may not know, oh boy, damn. For those of you who may not know, there were some games that came out on the month of December. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle for Xbox Series, Switch, and PC. Um, wait, no, just Xbox Series and PC. Um, December 10th. This came out December 9th. So December 10th, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, Nintendo Switch, and PC. December 11th, Fairy Tale 2 for PS5, PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, and PC. That's December 11th. December 12th is The Spirit of the Samurai for PC. December the 17th is Flint Treasure of Oblivion for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Also on the 17th that came out is the Attack on Titan VR, um, Unbreakable MetaQuest. For those of you who may not know what VR is, it stands for virtual reality. December 19th, Alien Rogue Incursion, um, PSVR 2. That's PlayStation VR 2. That's virtual reality, folks. And MetaQuest. And December 30th, which is the last day, which is one of the last days of December life for Nintendo Switch. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else? Hang on 1 second. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Hold up a second. Video. Anything else? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Wait a minute. Game of the year. Game of the year 2024. You're kidding. Didn't see that coming, but sorry about that. Sorry about that. Game of the year? Are you serious? Yeah, game of the year. Oh boy. So this is crazy. I didn't even know about this actually. So let's take a look here. Um Awards actually. We're gonna go over some highlights actually. So Astrobot took home the top award at the Game Awards Thursday night, winning the Game of the Year trophy, along with three other awards. The platformer, a playable tribute to Sony's 30-year history, excuse me, also took home the Best Game Direction award. Other Game of the Year nominees were not shut out, though. Runaway success, Balatro won three. Atlas fantasy role playing game metaphor Re Fantasio picked up the same number of nods, including an award for Best Narrative. Helldivers 2 and Black Myth Wukong each took home two statues. The Final Fantasy VII Rebirth won an award for Best Music and Score. All right, so the complete list of winners from the Game Awards 2024 can be found below. So, all right, starting with Game of the Year, Astrobot won, Balatro, Black Myth, Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Archery, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor Re Fantasio. Best Game Direction, Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth, Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor, Re Fantasio. Best ongoing game, Helldivers 2, Destiny 2, Diablo 4. Oh shit. Final Fantasy 14, and Fortnite, the most popular game ever. Ah shit. Um Best art direction, metaphor, refantasio, Astrobot, Black Myth, Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree, and Never. Best mobile game, Balatro, AFK Journey, uh, Wither, Wuthering Waves, Zenless Zone Zero, and Pokemon TCG Pocket. Best narrative winner for Metaphor Refantasio. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, Silent Hill 2. Performance, um, Melinda, Melina, Melina Jurgens for Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2. Brianna White, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Hannah Tell, Life is Strange, Double Exposure. Humberly Jones, hold on. Humberly Gonzalez, Star Wars Outlaws. Um, Luke Roberts for Silent Hill 2. All right, so best score and music winner Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Astrobot, Metaphor, Refantasio, Silent Hill 2, and Stellar Blade. Best audio goes to C. Nua's Saga, Hellblade 2, Astrobot, Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, Final Fantasy 7, Rebirth, Silent Hill 2. Best adaptation, Fallout, Yakuza, Tomb Raider, The Legend of Lara Croft. Best multiplayer, Helldivers 2, Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, Warhammer 40K, Space Marine 2. Free and Tekken 8. Best independent game, Balatro, Animal Well, um, Lore, Lori Lay, and the Laser Eyes. Never, UFO 50, debut, Manor Lords, Pacific Drive, The Plucky Squire. Most anticipated game, winner is Grand Theft Auto 6, Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Ghost of Yoti. Hold up. Wait a minute here. How did Grand Theft Auto 6 get an anticipated game when it doesn't even have a release date? It doesn't even have a release date though, you know what I'm saying? So it's either it don't even have a release date for 2025 or the postponement of 2026. So there's no release date. So we haven't seen too many trailers for Grand Theft Auto 6. So that's to be determined. Okay. Um Metroid Prime 4 Beyond Monster Hunter Wilds. Best role playing game winner is Metaphor Refantasio. Dragon's Dogma 2. Jeez, these stupid plans. Yes, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Games of Never. Closer to no, excuse me, Closer the Distance. Indica. Life is Strange, Double Exposure. S- See Newer Saga Hellblade 2. Tales of Kenzera Zao. Content Case O Ilowan, Techno Gamers, Typical Gamer, and Yasada Picora. Best Action Adventure, Ash Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, The Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. Best Action, Black Myth, Wukong, Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Warhammer 40K, Space Marine 2, and Stellar Blade. Best Fighting Tekken 8, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, Marvel versus Capcom Fighting Collection Multi versus. Now we go to innovation of accessibility. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, Diablo 4, Dragon Age, The Velguard, Star Wars Outlaws. Best community support, uh, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, No Man's Sky. Best Family Game, Astrobot, Princess Peach Showtime, Super Mario Party Jamboree, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, The Plucky Squire. Best Sim Strategy Game, Frostpunk 2, Age of Mythology, Kenitsu Gami Path of the Goddess, Mana Lords, and Unicorn Overlord. Okay, best sports racing. EA Sports FC 25, F1 20, NBA 2K 25, Top Spin 2K 25, WWE 2K 24. Best VR AR game, Batman Arkham Shadow. Arizona Sunshine Remake, Asgard's Wrath 2, Metal Hellsinger VR, which is virtual reality, and Metro Awakening. Best esports game, League of Legends, Counter Strike, um, um, Dota 2, Mobile Bang Bang, and Valorant. Esports athlete, Faker 33, Alexi B, Chovy, Zaiwu, and ZMJJKK. Best esports team, T1 League of Legends, um, Gaming, League of Legends, Gen G, League of Legends, Navi, Counter Strike, Team Liquid, and Dota 2. Um, the Game Changer Award, this first time award for Game Awards, was given to Amir Satvat in honor of his commitment to helping game developers affected by layoffs and studio closures find jobs through a job database. And of course, last but not least, is the player's voice. This award allowed for multiple rounds of voting started on December 2nd. And winner obviously is Black Myth, Wukong, and Wuthering Waves, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree, um, Genshin Impact, and Zenless Zone Zero. Okay. All right, sorry about that, folks. Let me try to wrap up here. All right. Okay, let's wrap up here, man. All right, we're gonna wrap up right here, man. We're gonna go to stream choices on the go. Um, yeah, stream choices on the go. Let's go. All right. Make sure you follow Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast um, on Threads alongside with my sports platform, Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks podcast, and my other one, Off the Meat Rack Chains podcast, as well as Instagram and myself, G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York. Yes, the usernames on Threads is the same as on Instagram, so don't worry about any confusion. There's no confusion. There's no fucking confusion. So um okay, if you go to the link in bio where it says Linktree/Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast, you're gonna see a whole list of streaming platforms where you can listen on audio or like videos on YouTube and stuff like that. You can also feel free to do that as well. Um, all right, starting with Audible, Odyssey, Amazon Music Breaker, Bullhorn FM, Castbox FM, Deezer, Listen Notes, Moon FM Podcast, Overhaul FM Podcast Player FM, Pocket Cast, Podfriend, Podhound, Podopolo, Panorama Podcast Index, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Podverse, Podcast Guru, Podvine, Snip, Spotify for creators, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Fountain, Radio Public, iHeartRadio, the number one app where you can listen to music, radio stations, and podcast shows episodes for free. You don't need a credit card or debit card to download iHeartRadio. All you need to do is follow the podcast on iHeartRadio along with other streaming platforms that I just mentioned. And of course, you can follow on YouTube. Um, Make sure you subscribe on the YouTube channel page of Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast. Be sure to leave a like and a comment along with the review topics that we just discussed, and you know, also be sure to listen, stream, and tell a friend to another friend, spread the word. Also, add the podcast to your playlist. If you are on the go, you can listen to it while you are on your way to work or coming from work, whether you are coming from classes in college or on your way home from college, or are you basically coming from other destinations and stuff. So you can also tune into that, catch up on the episodes and stuff. So there you go, right there. And also be sure to also enable alerts for video episode podcast live stream recordings and and of course new episodes on every streaming platform that I just mentioned, including YouTube, and of course be sure to share the podcast along with the Linktree link um, that says Linktree/Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast with your husbands, your wives, your boyfriends, girlfriends, the people you're cool with from work and everywhere else. And of course, you can listen and check out these episodes on every streaming platform, including YouTube, wherever you listen, stream, and watch your podcast. All right. I think that's gonna do it for me, man. I'm your man, G Money Stacks, aka the Gregonator. Thank you very much for being patient with me throughout the time I was going through the layoff situation, and thank you at home for listening, and of course hearing me out on the review topics that we just discussed, and of course the recent game awards. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about the game awards results as far as the winners and stuff? And how do you feel about the categories too? Be sure to chime in on the comments below in the YouTube space right here. And of course, yes, thank you for tuning in to episode 128, um, titled "Gotta Have Humor Juice for Game Shows." All right. Remember, the grind doesn't stop. Hard work pays off. If you want something, you have to work hard and earn it. It's not going to be given to you on a fucking silver platter. You have to, you have to do what works for you. Do what makes you happy while you are enjoying it and smiling, because you are having fun with your craft. Um, Also, what I want to say is this. Yes, yes. Find your skill, your niche, be on your P's and Q's creatively, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually that gets you into your zone alongside with tunnel vision. There's no guidebook involving following your own path and your journey. And of course, it's not a matter of whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game. All right. Do what makes you happy. And also remember, for those who are starting a podcast, be sure to make sure you are being yourself behind the microphone. Depending on what topics you choose to talk about, all that great stuff. As long as you are having fun, don't worry about the SEOs or the ads for money and stuff like that. Um, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to put all that pressure on yourself as far as trying to get fancy ads and stuff. But if you were to get ads, make sure it relates to you. All right. Um, you know, and also ask yourself this question: are you creating podcasts just for the moment and money, or are you doing this because it's therapeutic and fun to do? That's the question you should be asking yourself, right? Now, I'm about to get up out of here. And like I said, man, and make sure you subscribe to my other YouTube channels as well, which is my sports YouTube channel, Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks Podcast. I just dropped off episode 84 already. And my primary channel, G Money Stacks 555, for more live video episode podcast live stream recordings, which is also posted in the live section, and it's in the episode playlist. So you can't miss that, all right? You can't miss that. So there you go. All right. Peace and one love. I hope y'all enjoy your your holidays, like your Kwanzas, your Hanukkahs, your Christmases, and New Year's as well. So, of course, peace and will love. Enjoy your Christmas. Merry Christmas to every single one of you out there, especially radio personalities from radio stations, and also including podcasters as well. You know what I'm saying? Have yourself a good time, and of course, a Merry Christmas. Peace out. Good night, everybody. See y'all next time.